Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're comparing the all-new Google Nexus 7 versus the Apple iPad mini. Now without further ado, let's jump straight into the comparison, starting off with the design and the hardware. Now the Apple iPad mini has a 7.9-inch LED backlit multi-touch display with IPS technology with a screen resolution of 1024 by 768 for an effective PPI of 163. The new Google Nexus 7 has a 7-inch Full HD 1920 by 1200 resolution for an effective PPI of 323, which is the highest on any tablet. The Apple iPad mini comes in 16, 32, and 64 gigabyte flavors. The Google Nexus 7 comes in 16 and 32 gigabyte flavors with no micro SD card memory slot option, with both the Google Nexus 7 and the Apple iPad mini coming in cellular models as well. The Apple iPad mini has a dual-core A5 chip with 512 megabytes of RAM and ships with Apple's iOS 6 software. The Apple iPad mini has a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera and a 5 megapixel rear-facing autofocusing camera capable of 1080p HD video recording. The new Google Nexus 7 has a 1.5 GHz Snapdragon quad-core S4 processor with 2 GB of RAM, with a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, a 5 megapixel rear-facing camera, and ships with Android 4.3 Jelly Bean. Next up is HD YouTube video playback. Now the Apple iPad mini cannot technically play back an HD video due to the fact that it's not higher in resolution than 1280 by 720. The Google Nexus 7 wins this category due to the fact that it has a higher resolution and is capable of playing back 1080p videos in the highest resolution possible. But I am displaying both of them here for you to see, so you guys be the judge. Both screen settings are on full brightness. Next is the camera quality test, and I have to say that the Apple iPad mini seems to display the colors in a more realistic fashion, and what I mean by that is no pictures are overexposed. As you can see here, the green is tremendously overexposed on the Nexus 7. Now granted, I can go into the settings and change the exposure level, but this is just an example of both without any interruption to the settings. Now this did not hold true for all photos. As you can see, this photo looks pretty nice on the Nexus 7, so at the end of the day, it's up to you. Next up is web performance. We're here on my website. That's Factory Fresh Content. If you haven't visited my website, the link will be available down in the description. We're testing the overall scrolling abilities, and in my opinion, they're extremely up to par. There's no fragmentation, there's no loss of frames, and in my opinion, extremely nice on both. Next up is gaming. Gaming on both devices is tremendously enjoyable. The Apple iPad mini has a different aspect ratio, which is 4:3, which does make for a different gaming experience than what we receive on the Nexus 7, which is either a 16:9 or 16:10 ratio. But in my opinion, I would have to say that the screen looks a lot better on the Nexus 7. Next up was a quick test of the personal assistants available on both devices, that is Google Now and Siri. And I did ask the question of the weather, and both responded in a timely manner. Anyways guys, that's going to wrap up this comparison between the new 2013 Google Nexus 7 and the Apple iPad mini. Now at the end of the day, it is your choice on which operating system and which tablet in general you want to go with. I personally will be staying with both units. I do enjoy Android and iOS. One thing that I will say though is that this new Google Nexus 7 definitely packs a bang for your buck. I'm also giving away a new Google Nexus 7 here on the channel if we reach 1,000 likes on the unboxing video of the new Google Nexus 7. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link to that video down in the description. Be sure to do your part, drop a thumbs up and share with a friend, and get that active giveaway going here on the channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to be notified of future uploads. Drop a comment down in the comments section and let me know which tablet you guys think is the better choice. Remember to drop a thumbs up down below. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.